Hi Scorpio, and a very warm welcome to your May 2020 horoscope. It's a big month, the next couple of months, because Venus, the planet ruling love, relationships and money, is going to go retrograde for about 6 weeks, giving you an opportunity to reflect upon your relationships and your relationship with money. Saturn and Jupiter also retrograde as well from the middle of the month. So it's an opportunity to see your life from a different perspective. Sometimes we get stuck seeing something and we're in pain with it. It's like, oh, this is so awful. Like when a big relationship of mine ended. I was devastated at the time, but gradually I got to see different perspectives. I got to move where I stood and got to see that actually that relationship was not very healthy, was not for my highest soul good. So this is an opportunity with all these retrogrades to just twist yourself and to see something from a different angle. It might be a relationship that you're in or want to be in. It might be something to do with your work, your career, your mission, what you feel to be your purpose. And next month we've got the eclipses. So it's all going, but let's look at this month first. So for you, lovely Scorpios, on the 7th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in your sign. So this now is the halfway point of your year. It's the midpoint between your birthday and your next birthday. So if you like now, it's a good time to look at the balance in your life. Are you just working too much? Are you not putting enough focus on relationships, on family, on home? Which life area needs to come into more balance? And it's also a great opportunity for really looking at your world so far for the last 6 months. What do you feel you've done well? And now maybe setting some new goals and intentions as to what you want to achieve during the next 6 months in the build-up towards your birthday. So the full moon in your first house has to do with you. What do you want? What's changing for you? A full moon always brings about changes. So maybe it's time to change your appearance. Do something different with your hair, the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you walk. Maybe it's a time for a change in relationships. There's a lot happening with relationships this month, and shining a light on this area for you maybe to decide, hey, I can't go further with this relationship, or no, I'm going further and I'm going to work on myself. I'm not going to depend on the other person to change. I will make the changes. The full moon in the first house. On the 12th of the month, we've got Mercury coming to join Venus in the 8th house. So Mercury in the 8th, good time for sorting out any paperwork, records to do with tax, insurance, pension, banks, mortgages, accountants, all of that kind of stuff. Really good time to get that organised. Now on the 13th, 14th, this is when Venus will go retrograde in your 8th house until the 25th, 26th of June. So Venus retrograde in this, it's a money house, and it has to do with other people's money. So maybe it's time to reevaluate, have I got any debts? What do I want to do about those debts? If you don't have any debts, maybe it's time to reevaluate where you've got investments. Where is my money, and do I need to change that? Do I need to make some changes? You might be reevaluating a relationship from the past. Or somebody from your past may well come back into your life, once again actually in person. Or you may decide you want to get in touch with somebody from your past. Also on the 13th, 14th, Mars goes into your 5th house. Great time for putting energy into doing things that you love, that you enjoy, that are creative. The 5th house for me is the house of dancing and singing and music and art. Anything that is uplifting, potentially, and very creative. And also, helps you to feel childlike, takes away the seriousness of your everyday things that you have to contend with. And on the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 8th house, and on the 22nd, a glorious new moon in this 8th house. So really, a good time to look at your spending patterns, how I'm spending money, what do I value, what's important to me, and what can I let go of? What can I release? What do I no longer need, emotionally and physically? It's a wonderful time for, this is very much the house of letting go, of just saying, I'm surrendering. Things feel as though they are just out of my control, and I've done everything I can, practically, proactively. Now I surrender, and I let the higher spirit, universal energy, God, whatever it is you believe in, I let that energy take over and do whatever is for my very highest good. It's about trust, very much about trusting in life. So there you have it, my lovely Scorpios. I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing and subbing. Bye for now.